I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about Minnesota is poised to become the 23rd state in the United States of America to legalize recreational marijuana. Minnesota is poised to become the 23rd state to legalize recreational marijuana after the state Senate gave its final stamp of approval on legislation early Saturday morning. The bill, which would allow adults over the age of 21 to carry. Damn, I've never seen that before. To carry up to, I mean, obviously I've seen it before. To carry up to 2 ounces of marijuana in public and possess up to 2 pounds of marijuana at home starting August 1st, 2023. Now heads to Democratic Governor Tim Walz. That's for a signature. He is obviously widely expected to sign the legislation legalizing adult use cannabis and expunging cannabis convictions. Oh, they're doing that also. That's interesting. Cannabis conviction is good for our economy and the right move for Minnesota, Waltz tweeted last month. When the bill reaches my desk, I'll be proud to sign it into law. The legislation would, oh wow, see, this is interesting. The legislation would automatically expunge low-level cannabis convictions and set up a board of consider a board to consider expunging and resentencing felony cannabis convictions. However, State Senator Zach Stephenson, the Democrat, the bill sponsor, warned on Friday that it could take time to expunge. Let's just slow down with that. Starting right away, we will begin the process of expunging tens of thousands of convictions, he tweeted. But it took 50 years to create all those years, and it will take months, even years. Right? It probably will take years to complete the process. This is very true. Stevenson also said there likely would be there would not be licensed dispensaries for up to 18 months as the new state agency sets up the legal market. The Minnesota Senate, which had been in control by Republicans for several years, had previously blocked efforts to fully legalize marijuana in the state. Shame on the Republicans in Minnesota. Come on. Once Democrats took control of the state Senate this year, giving the party control of both chambers and the governor. So for people who say, politics pisses me off, well, you know what? Sometimes it's because your local politicians are doing a bad job, right? You see, but we're gonna go past that. I mean, this sounds like a great plan. I mean, I don't know if they're talking about releasing people. I mean, obviously the expunging. The headline is going to be all about recreational marijuana and everybody. That's cool. But I mean, we're not talking about the first state to do this. To me, the real headline here is the expunging of people who have been arrested for low-level cannabis convictions. If they're saying now that you will be allowed to carry, right, literally in public. I've never seen that before. I know in certain states they say, at home you have a right to have a certain amount of marijuana, but, not really walk around with 2 ounces of marijuana in public. I don't know if you're allowed to smoke in public. I would really doubt that. This is very interesting. And even up to 2 pounds at home. So, I mean, if the cops run down in your house and you got 2 pounds of marijuana in your house, it's nothing. That's a lot. That's a lot of weed. That's a lot of weed. But congratulations to Minnesota. I personally have never been to Minnesota, but it is on the bucket list and has just moved up a few spots because of this new law that will be signed. And most likely the residents of Minnesota will be legally able to have up to 2 ounces and 2 pounds of marijuana. Obviously the downside is that there won't be any local dispensaries. I wonder how they're going to deal with that. That's a very interesting process, because usually you would have a legal market, but now it's like, where do people get weed from? There's a few questions here that you have to, this isn't just a open and shut case. Everything is good, but I mean, where would you get weed from? You can't bring weed across state lines, right? That would be a federal offense. So you got to figure that where you gonna get weed from if there's no dispensaries for up to 18 months, almost 2 years from now. There's no dispensaries. Where you gonna get weed from? I just thought of that, So, I mean, that's a question that really needs to be answered. But if you know where you're going to get weed from in Minnesota, let me know. I'm asking for a friend. I'm Jason. The world is yours. Today we had a story about the state of Minnesota is poised to become the 23rd state in the United States of America to legalize recreational marijuana for people over the age of 21. I know some people may think, oh, it's going to be 18 or it's over the age of 21. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button. And please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.